Hello. Good evening, gamers. Welcome back to AI the Somnium Files. Where is the image? There it is. There we go. Thank you, Jose, for the 9-month subscription. You have survived your Twitter pregnancy. Congratulations on your sub, baby. I've completely tangled my cords. Last time things happened for once, and then I did the worst puzzle in the game. That guy was shot, but then also he was Mafia, and then we talked to him. And then I used the VR headset to do the worst puzzle in the game. We're not even going to talk about Oda and Aset being fucking dead. It's irrelevant. And then I think we, suspected... Excuse me. I think we suspected the boss of... I feel taller than I normally am. I think we suspected the boss of being involved with the Mafia or something. The Yakuza. I'm going.
It's mocking me.
I didn't read it.
Don't blame the Matryoshka for your stupidity.
I opened the Matryoshka inside with strip paper that said, not a winner, too bad. Okay. What if I click it again? Okay.
I got it. I found it.
We're like, she's missing. I think we gotta find her. Some nonsense.
Key to solving the mystery.
Let me know how the
Good work,
volume is.
Dante. Now you only need to find the giant keyhole.
I thought I clicked the cabinet, to be honest with you. We have to figure out where the boss is. Iris ain't fucking dead. I know. I was recapping the story. She's definitely the murderer. Bags of drugs. Alright, I'm not looking at all of this.
Have you always been down here?
Because the fucking doc. Oh, we can't tell her.
Maybe you've overheard some of the boss's secrets.
Did you hear that weird audio cut right there? Keep it
Maybe
quiet.
I'll sync with you.
Dante, if you don't take this more seriously, I will end you.
Cool. Manny.
I know you're hiding something.
Mario.
No, I'm not hiding anything.
Bad move.
The hint is the Tanuki statue. It must be a cryptogram. Some kind of wordplay hint.
Well, what is the hint?
I don't know. Alright, well, there's gonna be files on her desk or something. I've looked at the things I wanted to look at. Her desk. If she had a secret, she would keep it somewhere around here. Alright? Computer, then. That's the obvious one. Yes, indeed.
Iba, can you hack this?
I got the
PC?
flavor text I
will
wanted.
try.
Mako's not here to tell me to click everything. Hamster wheel. Hopefully the game, starts barreling into crazy stuff happening regularly
I
now.
have recovered some video data. It was uploaded only a few hours ago.
That's cool.
Open it.
Is it her being murdered? Oh.
Nice.
Oh. Oh.
So Tsujima.
I forgot he was also dead. That's the boss. That's... Blap. Dante, because of your dumbass. Two people are possibly dead and that they're missing. Dante, but yes.
Why?
This is definitely the boss. Hello.
Boss?
Okay. I feel like this would have meant more if we didn't already know she had ties to the Yakuza. The case remains unsolved. Excuse me? What? What happened? There's still mysteries left unsolved. The real culprit, the incident 6 years ago, and Dante's past. The story's branching points are insomnia. Use the flowchart to jump to a branching point in Somnium. It may be hidden somewhere in the dream world. Find a new way forward. What? Oh, what have we started this stream and gotten ourselves into? I am here. In number 89 Somnium, Date saw Hitomi getting shot by Rohan and then Boss. Why was Boss there? Date confronted Pewter to ask him about Boss's whereabouts. Pewter told Date that the corpse of Sosajima was found with his left eye torn out. It must have been the same killer they were hunting. Date went to Boss's office to make her explain herself, but she was nowhere to be found. Instead, what Date and Aiba found in the Boss's office was a video of her murdering Sosajima. What are you asking me to do? There's multiple paths in the sinks. I'm going to lose my mind. I can't believe this. What was this one? Mizuki Okiura, merry-go-round, heal Mizuki's heart. Mizuki is mute by healing her mental wounds. So we ended up... Date singing to Mizuki healed her muteness. Date asked Mizuki about the figure that he saw. It's where there were 2 photos to open, right? I can't believe this. I can't believe this. There's backtracking? And there's no tutorial. The tutorial was, hey, idiot, you're gonna have to replay the game. Is this time travel? What's the lore here?
What was that?
Nothing. I was merely trying to enter the scene like a cybernetic
What's this?
assassin.
No. Okay.
An ice pick stab.
I remember how to do this. Pull out.
Right.
That makes everything go up higher. Then the lightning strikes it. Listen, I got this much. Remove the bird cage or blow the bird cage away. Guess everything's over here. Wasn't there something with the panda pieces?
The panda is in awful.
Put it back together.
Leave it to me.
Sorry, no
I am
rules,
quite
just a
skilled
wacky
at this.
plot.
Or at least.
Your overconfidence is your weakness.
I don't care. We have just panda leg now.
The panda.
Kick it away. Dude, who cares?
Did the
Oh.
merry-go-round move as well?
Here we go again.
In there?
Can I
The
kick it
panda
away
is
again?
in-
No, I've already done all this.
The control.
Maybe you're supposed to, like...
Agent Date, you've got 5 minutes.
I don't care. Silence? Is this the weird portal room? It's one of those things where it's like, you're probably supposed to do this
See this
after each time so you remember what's different. Okay. We did left bird's cage last
A
time.
bird cage with blown up rubbers inside. There is also a
Blown
deflated
up
rubber on the
rubbers? They're
Could you please
balloons.
not call it a rubber.
Okay.
You can say balloon.
floor. I do not understand. It is clearly rubber.
Please.
Get it? It's a condom joke.
This'll be.
I
easy.
wish Mako was here. I wish Mako was here to explain this to
Glad
us.
to hear it.
What?
We did it.
But it was so heavy.
We got the rubber. We blew away the cage. Yay! The secret path. Does this change our story? Does Oda and
Oh?
Aset never die now?
Deflated balloon.
Is this where we choose what path we go down, but we're allowed to just change our path at any
I told
time?
you, please call it a balloon.
What are you getting so worked up about?
I'm in hell. I mean, I should have used the
Understood.
time thing. I really wanted to make her eat it. Pop.
It's huge. I wish your boobs were that big.
Excuse
Are
me?
you serious? Those are obscenely large for a human. Well, I suppose I am not technically human.
So...
Date, please, be quiet.
Haha, pervert. Goodbye, balloon. Bye-bye. See you later. It sucks that we had to backtrack. I should have probably done the one that was before the boss case, where we're like, the case is
we
unsolved.
were able to get out.
But it's like, that puzzle sucked so much.
Perhaps the balloon was the key.
I remember now. So I heard from Mizuki a while back. One time when Mizuki was just a little girl, Shoko bought her a balloon. It was one of the nice helium ones, but the string slipped through her hand. The balloon sailed up into the sky. Shoko snapped. She scolded Mizuki for hours. Maybe that's why Mizuki put the balloons inside the birdcage. That way, they could never fly away again. But I guess Aiba and I made her relive a
All right,
painful memory.
Now that the birdcage is off, let's get Mizuki.
Do you not see the horses spinning
Okay.
at hurricane
Can I
speeds?
leave? No.
If you stop time, you can go in, right?
But I cannot stop time while I'm moving.
Dang.
Oh,
Rip.
right.
I know
So
what
we
to
gotta
do.
figure out how to stop it from spinning.
The obscenely large panda head, of course.
Agent Date, you've got 4 minutes.
The panda is...
Okay, so this is gonna be an easy one. We're gonna go ahead and hit this with a 1/5 slap down.
I see it! The view from the top!
Goodbye. It came back. It loves me.
That was pointless.
We're still good. Don't worry
The
about it.
panda is...
Hit me with a 1/3 kick away.
Alright.
Aren't all balloons helium? The ones that float, yes. You can just blow up a balloon and then it'll just kind of bounce. There it goes. Goodbye. That seemed like a mistake.
What is this?
Mizuki was in there.
Merry-go-rounds can fly?
Date, over there.
That's not Mizuki.
Iris?
What? What?
Why? Why is Iris...
What?
She appears to be frozen.
Multiple stab wounds in the
What
back.
going on?
That's what I'm
What's
saying.
this?
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
What is happening?
Sorry! I'm sorry! I'm sorry! Why do you never keep quiet? Is this fun for you? Giving your mother a hard time?
It appears that Shoko was a piece of shit.
That hurts! That hurts! Please stop! I'm sorry! Why are you here? I'm sorry! I'm sorry!
Maybe I removed Shoko's
If you were
eye
here,
for what she
everything
did.
would be fine. I'm sorry! Apologizing means nothing! Say something! Don't make me into the bad guy!
Well, you definitely are.
What's that look, huh? Ow! I'm sorry! I'm sorry! It's all your fault. You! I wish you had never been born!
Mizuki's voice. The other voice is likely...
We also saw her big levitating face in the text
What's
box.
going on here?
Alright, so Shoko was a horrible, abusive
Ivan,
person.
look out!
What?
It's coming down, gamer. It's gonna crush Iris.
I was about to become a
Good
pancake.
thing she was dead already.
Good thing this isn't a bed and breakfast.
That frozen iris does intrigue me. But Mizuki first.
Let's get to Mizuki while the merry-go-round is
No,
stopped.
Dunks, do not bark. Damn, we definitely should have gotten this ending first.
It's
Hello,
Mizuki.
Mizuki. Please speak kindly to the child.
Mizuki, can you hear me?
This is like an auto
We will
cutscene?
protect you, Mizuki.
Alright. I ain't gotta hit
We
buttons
will
for this.
always be there for you.
Mizuki has been
So-
saved. Better path.
It's all right now.
The better pathway. Maybe we took the worst
Hey,
possible
Do
path
you
in the
think we can
game.
use that speaker? Maybe she needs to hear her mother's voice.
Maybe she doesn't, because her mom was like super abusive.
Mizuki. Mom loves you, Mizuki.
Mom loves you, Mizuki.
I love you. I am so glad that you were born. So, so glad.
Skirt.
Hey,
We did it.
do you hear something?
Is it a phone ringing?
Is that a phone ringing?
Where's it coming from?
This is way more interesting than the first path
Dante,
we
don't!
did.
You can't stay any longer.
We've got plenty of time. We did it. We stopped Mizuki's tears. Healed Mizuki with Shoko's voice. This was clearly the good ending path. Hell. Goodbye, bitrate. It's okay, gamers. This is only a 2-hour stream today. Oh god, how much cutscene are we gonna have to sit through afterwards? Oh, we've gone back. None of it's all of it was non-canon until now.
Are you okay?
We're still going. I'm getting a drink. It's movie time.
Mizuki.
Oh, but she doesn't talk anymore?
She hasn't been healed. She's still traumatized.
Uh-oh! Maybe this wasn't the good ending. Oh my god, no,
Iva,
please.
call Iris's phone. It's urgent.
What is
Why
happening?
the rush?
Please, just call.
I've seen myself from another timeline. It's not good, gamers.
Hello?
This is Kaname Dante
Well,
from the
well,
MPD.
well.
I met you earlier today.
If it isn't the murderer.
Oh, Dante. Is something wrong?
Where are you right now?
I'm at home.
Okay, don't go anywhere. Lock the door and stay at home.
Can you tell me why?
Who cares why?
I don't
This
know
is a
what to
direct
say.
order from the police.
You mean a personal order?
Okay.
Wait, we can time travel? I don't think it's time travel as much as it is we can just retcon our own story. So, like, as of right now, as of right this moment, nothing has happened. Mizuki's dad is still alive, the senator is still alive, the congressman is still alive. We don't know who the Cyclops killer is anymore. For all we know, it could be a different Cyclops killer now.
Will you play Shovel Forge with me tomorrow?
What?
No.
Then go on a date with me.
What?
A date?
If you promise me we'll go on a date, I'll stay home and not say a peep. If you don't promise me, then I'll wander around the city dragging a heavy suitcase.
Alright. Understood.
What is happening?
Understood.
Not a date. A date with Dante.
Fine. Just don't go outside, okay? If anything happens, call me immediately. My number is...
I have it in my history. See ya.
What's happening? Just play
What was that,
Shovel
phone call?
Forge.
It's nothing.
Which timeline is... I don't want to interrogate her again. Please, have mercy. Are you okay? She didn't answer. Oh, right, she's still
Hey,
traumatized.
Mizuki, tell me something. In your
She
dream,
can't.
I heard a phone ring.
We didn't fix her.
Did you hear that somewhere? Or did you just imagine it?
Date, there's no point talking to her. You couldn't heal her.
I can't believe this. He's no better than Oda.
Her symptoms haven't improved. She'll be sent back to the hospital. Maybe the doctors can help her.
This is the wrong timeline. Even though it seems like the blatantly more interesting timeline, it's the wrong
Mizuki,
timeline. We have
I
not
saw
saved
something strange
Mizuki.
in your dream.
Oops, wrong button.
Iris. She was
Please. I hate
frozen.
the eye
She was
vision.
dead. What was that? Tell me, Mizuki, please.
So in one timeline, we see the blue moon.
Date, there is no
In
point
this
talking to
timeline, we see a dead
Mizuki's
Aset.
aphonia has not healed.
Okay. Then who do we talk to?
Where is this coming from? Oh, I see. This is about the body you saw in Mizuki's Somnium.
Maybe the game is 30 hours long because there's like 4 different storylines you can go through that all have different paths and outcomes.
Her name is Iris Sagan, the girl you
Okay.
went to Bloom Park with today.
Yes.
How do you know that?
Iba told me.
It is
Okay.
one of my duties to deliver regular investigation reports.
Frame rate's being real bad. It's the eyeball thing. It's whenever anything comes up in the window, it gets real bad. There's nothing I can do. The eyesight that kills the frame rate. Nothing I can do about it. Literally nothing will stop the eyesight from killing my frame rate. Once the eyesight leaves, the frame rate goes back to normal, as you can see here.
Prophecies, huh? That's why you called Iris.
Trey, stop. There is no timeline or different timelines. Yes, it is. It's a choose-your-own-adventure book. We put our thumb on this page, and we were like, oh my god, we saw the boss. We, like, looked, we saw the end at the bottom, and we went back real quick, but we went back too far, and now we're back at the start of the story.
But, Date, come on.
I know. A dream is just
We've
a
been
dream.
bunny-earing all of the decisions we've made, so we can just go
Doesn't have
back.
anything to do with reality. But still.
It actually is a choose-your-own-adventure book where the
I just
story is
have this
different
gut
each time.
feeling.
Date, are you alright? Perhaps the sink is causing negative side effects.
The big twist is that the sync is
I
making
hope
me
that's all
think
it
there's
is.
3 different stories. In reality, Date's mind is just mushy.
No need to report specifics.
I
We
hate
saw
this.
it all from here in the control room.
I hate that we're back to
What the
nothing
sync
is
receives in
happening.
Somnium
This
is
game will
projected
have
here,
only
remember?
one ending.
We've got it all recorded.
I don't know, this seems
This
so...
is incredible.
This seems so
I
drastically different than the other time we took.
So we know about everything you
The
saw.
other path.
The phone, the frozen corpse.
Is the frozen corpse... Okay, listen, I'm definitely overthinking it, but it's the only thing I had to do right now, because we're in the boring part
It
again.
didn't go well.
Is her frozen body
It's not all
her
that.
from the other timeline dying in like that meat freezer area where Oda got
The sync
buzzsawed?
wasn't a total waste of time. We found clues.
I still think she's
Clues.
the killer.
Right.
Mako has a lot to explain. What a stream for Mako to not be here. The first Somnium stream Mako is not at is the multiple timeline stream. It will all lead to dead ends.
Boss, I heard a ringtone in Mizuki's Somnium.
I know,
It was my phone going off, sorry.
but I couldn't tell where it was coming from.
Yeah.
No.
I don't even know if it's real or something Mizuki invented. But if Mizuki
goes the
really
frame
did
rate.
hear that ringtone,
Then there must have been a phone somewhere on site.
did CSI report anything like that?
So here's the thing, right? I'm gonna admit something
No,
to you all now.
nothing.
Whenever the stream like
I
crashed
searched the
last
site, but
stream
didn't find a single thing.
and I lost like 30 seconds to a minute of footage, I tried to like find the footage that I missed from like someone uploading it to like like someone's long play of it where they just upload it all without commentary and just edit it in, being, hey, I got this from this video because we lost the footage. And while trying to find the scene, I saw Oda in the hospital, which I was like, did I forget this scene happened? Because he definitely got buzzsawed in half, and it's like talking to Oda in the hospital. And I was like, this is really weird, but I didn't look at it for long, because I was like, it's probably just something we missed. And the answer is, it's an entirely different path, I'm now realizing.
Or imagination. That's what I'm trying to find out.
Which explains why it was so hard for me to find the scene that I needed, and I never did find it.
Unfortunately not.
Can I go back to the other timeline? At least things were happening in
In a
it.
normal dream, the person experiencing the dream cannot remove themselves from it.
I might go back to the other
Dreams
timeline after
are
this.
first-person experiences. However, the circumstances are slightly different during a sync.
I want the timeline where Oda's dead.
Dives into the subject's mind and experiences their subconscious thoughts. But this dream is experienced as an observer, as though you were watching a play. The subject,
The single
author,
path.
director, and actor. The sinker is merely the audience.
Okay. I know how this works. I played this already.
Ah, the corpse you saw in Somnium. You're wondering if that was some kind of vision of the future.
Yeah, that's right.
It's not what I would have considered.
Let's see. As a man of science, I don't believe in such things.
Goodbye, frame rate.
Prophecies and the like. However, if it was a prophecy, I would suggest the girl wears some kind of metal plate.
Huh?
You can't
saw
stab
her.
through it.
She was
I'm
stabbed
going
countless
gorilla.
times in the back. She could have used some stab-proof armor or something.
It's called Kevlar, pewter. Is Kevlar stab-proof? It's bulletproof. It should be
Just,
stab-proof.
Indulging in the fantasy.
I don't know.
Don't mind me. Anyway, prophecies are simply not possible.
True.
That eyesight, like,
You see?
killed my frame rate real bad. Are we done here? Boss? Thank God.
I think I'll go to Bloom Park again.
Looking for
I
the
will
phone?
not.
It might be there, it might not.
I absolutely will
Take care
not.
of Mizuki, okay?
Yeah. Leave it to me.
No. Mizuki deserves to be saved. How do I go back? X. Flowchart. A story time chart. Jump to another part of the story using the flowchart. Are they gonna make me replay this if I leave? You can check the story's progress and branch points with flowchart. These will be filled as the story advances. By selecting a chapter investigation progress, you can jump to any point in the story. Is there... I don't know if there's a pause, so I don't want to, like, ruin it. Can't believe this. Okay, let's finish this day. And then go back to the Oda is dead story. I think Bloom Park permanently kills my frame rate.
Now the news. Yesterday night, the body of Shoko Nadami was found.
Won't be
Her
missed.
body was recovered from the now-defunct Bloom Park in the Kawasaki district. Autopsy reports revealed that her time of death was roughly 5 p.m. last afternoon.
What does reopen investigation mean? I don't know. I'm willing to figure it out when I hadn't just sat through a ton of dialogue, and I don't want to risk having to re-sit through the dialogue.
Brought to Bloom Park to be put on display. The MPD has expanded the scope of their investigation and are encouraging anyone with
The game did not tell me what reopen investigation meant.
In other news, at 6:10 p.m. today, on the outer circle of the Capital City Highway in Minato District, Tokyo,
Okay.
a traffic collision occurred involving 5 cars and at least 1 truck.
Oh,
As a
Jesus.
result of the pileup, 1 man was sent to the hospital unconscious in critical condition.
It was Oda.
6 other individuals were treated for minor injuries. MPD has arrested the driver of the truck suspected to be the cause of the accident.
That one was Oda.
The investigation is ongoing.
Okay. Is that relevant? It's gotta be relevant at some point. But is it relevant to this timeline or another? Why are we here? The game said nothing. Correct. 100% true. The frame rate will now permanently die because Iba has decided to be on my screen. Okay. Control room. I'm looking for the telephone. Was this it? Nope, eyesight. Last time Miski was found in the column. Why was she in there? There is one timeline. There's literally not, though. Because in one, if nothing else, in one timeline we fixed her voice. In one timeline we didn't fix her voice. Even if that's the only difference, that's 2 timelines. What do you want me to do, game? Roof. Iba? It is Iba. Scream. And I thought weird cute would tear us apart.
Are you a ghost?
Idiot. It's me.
Who you? Me?
Oh my god, we have to redo this explanation?
I said...
Shut.
But are you a...
I'm not...
Then Iba?
I'm not listening to
But
this
why?
again. We already did this.
I am... You can't...
You can't just...
You do...
Okay. Get to the point. Get to the point. We did all of the other options already.
Where I heard the phone ring.
The game just said, here's a flowchart, get retcon. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. A retcon is different timelines. There's the timeline we're currently in, and then there's the timeline that's non-canon now. It didn't matter. It's the fan fiction timeline.
Affirmative.
The source can't be far. The phone must be nearby.
I do not know if it actually exists.
I'm not saying the 2 timelines exist consecutively. They do not exist at the same time. But, like, there can be a timeline where this person gets killed, so we go back and change it. Now it's different timelines. It splits because we've changed it. It's literal branching
Dreams
paths.
consist of memories, but that does not mean that they perfectly mirror reality. In fact, it is more common that what occurs in
No,
dreams
it
is...
isn't.
For example, the events witnessed in the last Somnium were absurd, exaggerated, or otherwise will
My
clearly
frame
do
rate.
not represent exactly what happened in reality. The ringtone as well.
Mizuki didn't necessarily hear it. I understand that. But it's our only lead.
Okay, get to the point for the love of God. No, I refuse. I don't have a choice, do I? I can't believe this. Vince, anything. Anything but asking the same stupid questions again and again. I'm gonna vomit.
I am connected to your brain. I am part of your working brain. During this, some of my main... That is why I...
We know all this.
Do I even need to explain this sort of thing to you? I have experienced sinking many... Although, it is true that I...
Come to think of it, what's that about?
What do you mean?
I am
You
horny.
don't usually look. You have a Somnium form and another form.
Oh, this?
Okay, wait, this one's new info.
Yes, that. Why are you doing this now?
I was bored last night, so...
Huh?
I thought you would like it.
Why would I like it?
Well, I did attempt to shape myself to your preference.
If you could do that, change it. Be Rika from Tiefblau.
What?
I will not.
Why not?
Because I won't.
I shape myself to your reference. Why did you not give yourself big
As I
honkers,
mentioned
says
earlier,
Date.
I cannot say for certain if there was a phone here.
Do we need to follow this route all the way, or can we go back to the flowchart? We can absolutely go back to the flowchart. I just don't want to go through all this, and then... I'm waiting till we get to the next day, and then I'm going
However,
back.
If there is...
Just to
it
make sure I
must
don't
be
lose the
located.
progress I've done in that stupid puzzle again.
CSI has already searched the area thoroughly.
But you can go back to any
But
part
they
of the
did not
story
discover
anytime you
anything.
want.
Well hidden, huh?
I
Maybe
just
a
don't know
place
if
you
you have
can't
to
see
start
with
from the
naked
start
eye.
of the day or whatever. Or if it would take me back right here and I don't want to risk it.
Let me see. I need to analyze the surroundings.
What?
It is certainly the case that the phone would be placed somewhere not readily visible to the naked eye, if it exists at all.
Okay.
Did
You-
you check the horse?
The horse?
Shoko's body was placed on this horse.
I did check the horse. There was nothing. Why are you acting like, oh, you idiot, you didn't figure it out yet? It's like, no, I checked the horse already.
Look at that.
It appears to be a smartphone.
I
It
knew
looks
it was
like
in the
a
horse.
tablet, really.
Don't lie. You doubted me.
So how do I get it out?
I cannot find any weaknesses
break-
or seams in
oh.
the horse. The horse's neck does not detach either.
There must be some hole or something.
It's the ass.
I found one.
Where?
The mouth of the horse.
Never mind.
I might be able to fit inside.
Raging Loop did the same concept so much better. The Goosebumps Choose Your Own Adventure books did this concept so much better.
One moment.
Freaking, which game was it? It wasn't a David Cage game. It wasn't Until Dawn. Life is Strange! Life is Strange did the exact same concept so much better.
Yes. Good job, Iva.
Where it acknowledges that you keep the info you learn from rewinding time. Cool, I got a smartphone.
Iva, who owned this phone? The number is...
I told Iba the number. The results came back quickly.
This is a rental phone.
a rental.
The owner is unknown. It is registered under a false identity.
Come on.
Date,
Cool, do it again.
look at the device.
Just tell me all the info at once. I'm
No
just
outgoing
re-saying my complaints from earlier because
What
I'm
about the
replaying the
incoming
game from
history?
earlier.
Only one call. 9:02 p.m. yesterday.
Mizuki and Ota discovered the corpse at approximately 9 p.m.
And they received a phone
Suki must
call.
have heard this phone.
That would connect to what we experienced in Somnium. Who is the caller?
The
That's
name
cool.
isn't displayed.
Listen, they had more than a paragraph of explanation. Dude,
The
they
number
had a
isn't in their
sentence of
contacts.
explanation.
In fact, there are no contacts. No numbers at all.
Yes, it's a rental phone. It's a burner. Yeah, no browsing, no email, just the one clue, the call at 9:02 p.m. I had Iva look up the number.
This number is also from a rental phone. No owner is registered.
You guys can just get rental phones with no. I'm finna sneeze. Okay. I'm sorry about that. That was a very bad sneeze. You want me to do smartphone again?
Oh,
What happened?
the battery died.
Oh.
Screen turned off.
That sucks.
Hmm.
Time to get new batteries for it. Are we just done? Is there... I honest to God don't know what you want from... I saw something. Skewered horse. Merry-go-round horse skewed upside down. It looks pathetic. What do you want from me? The sky. The cityscape. The sky again. Wait, there's a shooting star. A wish, a wish. I want to go back to Oda being dead. Shooting star. I want to motorboat. Damn it, I was so close. There are no stars in the sky. What do I do? Say photo? Help. I'm going to cry. Bench. Help. I don't know. I actually don't know. I can't go to the mat. Iba! That's Iba? I can't believe this.
Iva, remember the number I just gave you?
Of course.
Call it.
Can't believe it. Audio only. It connected. It connected.
Is
Is it number 89?
My name is Kaname Date. I'm with the Metropolitan Police Department.
Are you an idiot?
They hung up.
Oh, you think so? What kind
I
of low
can't believe
IQ
this.
ignoramus calls a suspicious number and says they are from the police?
I couldn't help it. I wasn't ready. I just said the first thing that came into my head.
You told me to call.
If I look at
didn't
the
think it
sky,
would
the frame
work.
rate gets worse.
Disappointing. There is no other word for it.
You're telling me.
Please. I'm in mega hell. I can't believe.
Iba, can you call it again? I'll be ready this time.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Won't they just see the number and block it? I can't believe they answered.
You have dialed is no longer
Never
in
mind.
service.
Date, you
Call denied.
moron.
Call deny?
Yeah, call denied.
Oh, the thing Reika from the Cabaret Club did to your number.
Damn, you remember that?
Call Reika. Who is the person we called? Why was the phone in the horse? What cell tower did the call connect to?
Near 3rd Street, Shinjuku.
That's a wide range. Can you tell if they called from a smartphone?
They did.
I look at the floor to help the frame rate.
I can tell from the number.
Does it have GPS?
The phone is likely capable of that function, but it has been disabled.
Oof. Dante may be the worst detective protagonist I've seen. Hands
Power
down,
also
easily.
appears to be off. I cannot connect from any line.
Hands down the worst. And I watched a Mandatory Happiness. At least the guy in Mandatory Happiness was just some schlub who was playing detective to find his, like, girlfriend or whatever. He wasn't a real detective.
Because you blew it.
Should we go to Shinjuku?
There would be no point to that now.
Okay.
The recipient is alerted to our presence and likely on the move.
Multiple timelines might be real, just depends if there's multiple universes.
Right.
Technically speaking, Mandatory Happiness also had multiple timelines.
Unknown, but it does appear to be deliberate. Did the culprit do this? Or did someone else? And for what
Miski.
specific purpose?
Hide the phone. Call Reika.
What?
I want to hear her voice.
She put you on call deny.
Can't you try from another line?
I can, but I won't. Use a payphone if you want to call her.
Dante's a weirdo. I don't have my own phone. As long as I'm within range, I can use Iba to make any call I need to. Whether it's a traditional line or an iMessage, I can have Iba help me. Iba's connected to my mind wirelessly as well, so even when she's outside of my eye socket, I can talk normally. Okay.
Probably someone involved in the incident. They hung up as soon as they heard you mention the police, then refused further incoming calls. That behavior is at the very least suspicious.
Yes. Let's go. Let's get the hell out of here.
Iba, let's get going. There's nothing more here.
Where are we going? Iris's house?
Yeah, I'm curious.
Oh god, the date.
About your prophecy? Absurd. It was nothing.
Let's hope so.
I can't believe we're still sitting here doing all this shit. Just go to the next day already. Our date's not till tomorrow. Are we gonna just find her dead? Are we gonna find... Oh, never mind.
Coming! Date!
She hasn't blackmailed us in this timeline, right? Hello? Where's your mom?
By the way,
We need to
where's your
finish
mom?
this route, Trey. Listen, when this day ends, when this day ends, I will let chat decide if we want to go back to cop shoots a senator route or we date a female streamer route.
She left earlier.
Oda's only dead in one of these timelines so far.
She got a Nile message from someone.
She's dead.
She looked kind of panicky, too.
Mega dead.
Where did she
Absolutely
go?
killed.
Don't know. She didn't tell me. I'm
How are you?
happy.
Excuse me.
Hop, hop, hop. Rabbit goes hop.
You're right, she did blackmail us because she joined us whenever we investigated the body or whatever.
Why do you ask?
Oh, well, you see,
Because I saw your dead body in a dream. Are you seriously going to tell her that?
you hush.
Maybe. Maybe wouldn't phrase it that way.
Date, you came. But aren't you a little early?
Huh?
You said you would play Shovel Forge with me tomorrow.
Actually, I agreed to the date.
No, I didn't. I did promise to go on a date with you.
Tomorrow? It's not even midnight yet.
You can tell which one
I
she
kept my
really
promise
wanted
by staying home, so you need to keep your promise, Date.
by going home.
Oh, did you want something to drink?
No,
No,
sorry.
you will drug
I
me.
should be go.
What? Leaving already?
Yeah, I have some work to do.
Well, will you at least watch my stream at 1?
AM?
Stream?
Don't you remember? I'm an internet idol.
And you're gonna stream online?
Yeah.
At 1 a.m.?
At 1 in the morning.
Yeah.
You're a young woman. You shouldn't stay up.
There's a market for it. Listen, if we go on a date with her, then Oda's hope and dreams will be crushed, and we can keep an eye on Iris. He has. Listen, you're selling this timeline very well.
Oh, jeez, you sound like an old man.
1
Because he
a.m.
is an old man.
Dude, people would get so pissed if I streamed at 1 a.m. They would simply not show up, except for that time I streamed Fall Guys at midnight,
It's fine.
when everyone showed up.
Today isn't for work, it's just a personal stream.
That's not the issue.
Iris After Dark, my gimmick!
And tomorrow is Sunday.
The day isn't the issue either.
Anyway, please watch, okay? I'll ask you about it on tomorrow's date.
Fine.
So what if she dies on stream? It's just the stream is just of her getting murdered.
Date, I have been
His
thinking.
hands appeared.
I am glad that nothing bad happened.
Yes.
Yeah, you're right.
Her mom is definitely
Because
dead though.
sometime real soon,
That scared me. I thought she was in the car with
I'm
us.
going to die.
I forgot about this. Wow, I actually completely forgot about this when she got buzzsawed in half. Unless it was a mountain hunting Ultimate Generation. Yes, a mountain hunting. Listen. If I had remembered this when she got buzzsawed in half, I would have definitely said that she was alluding to her own faking death. She was alluding to faking her own death. Iris's words came to me. I stepped down hard on the accelerator. I think this might be a timeline where Iris isn't evil. We have finished the day. Police headquarters. Hello, boss. Okay, listen. We have to make a decision now. Where's our flow chart led us? So this right here is Mizuki is not saved, and we go on a date with a set timeline. And it looks like we're about to have to redo the Yakuza scene, which I'm not looking forward to. Visit Ringe at the hospital, Mama the informant, and Mizuki at home. We could split another timeline right here, somehow. And just completely split again. We could go on a third path. Or we could try to solve the boss murdered someone mystery. What are my options here? Oh, it's the actual options page. Never mind. What are we thinking? Replay the beginning of the game timeline. Try to solve the boss killed a senator timeline, or figure out wacky new timeline. I kind of want to see if we can figure out the boss timeline. I think we continue with this route. That's your opinion. If that's what chat wants. What is the difference here? Oh, okay. So there is like a chapter select. Solving boss is gonna be the true end. Then don't you want the game to be over faster, Frosty? Okay, so reopen means we can select what part of the day we want. So that's good to know. whole new path. I'd rather Mizuki be happy. We're split. Is true end that easy? You don't understand. You didn't see how hard the puzzle that came beforehand was. You can get it right away. Listen, just take your pick. It's one of these two. I don't want to open a new timeline right now. If only Mako or Ultra were here. Fuck it. Just go down this timeline for now. We'll just continue our path. Myself. Talk to myself. There would be no point. Let's not. Alright, cool. Give me the fucking option then. About the phone. Let's get it. Let's speed run.
I asked HQ to look into it. They found a few things. First, the owner was Shoko Nadami.
The only reason I don't really want to do this timeline is because I feel like we were actually getting a story in the other one, like we were making progress. And now it's like, now we're just in the middle of another one. It's like, I'd rather stick to one story rather than spend a million years hopping between them.
Her face was registered in the phone's facial recognition.
But also, I really don't want to do that other puzzle again. Who called it?
Who called the phone?
Sorry, we don't know that yet. They called from a burner phone. They didn't register a name.
Because this is the timeline where no one's died except for Shoko.
I can make a deduction with this information. We know that the phone belonged to Shoko.
Right.
The story's been stalled, Trey. I know, that's why I'm mad. I'd rather punch the wall until it falls down than walk all the way around.
I believe we can make an assumption here.
The caller probably wasn't the murderer. Why would they call the phone of the person they just killed?
To give themselves an alibi, moron.
Maybe. But the culprit might have been trying to get Mizuki to call, so that they can bring her to the scene.
What?
But then why hide the phone? They would have left it somewhere easier to find.
True.
Maybe someone else hid the phone. Continue asking
either way,
who called
our
it.
mysterious caller is suspicious. Consider this. They did not register the phone under their real name.
Yes.
And also, they hung up as soon as Date mentioned he was a cop.
Yes.
And on top of that, they blocked Date's number and turned off the phone.
Yes.
The blame lies entirely with Date.
Yes.
I suggest cutting his salary.
Yes.
I'll cut your battery.
Yes.
Do it. I'll plug in somewhere.
No.
Anyway, we have to identify the caller. If you don't want your salary cut.
Ho ho ho! Got him. Any other info?
All the history's been erased. There's nothing on the phone itself, but
Wasn't
we
the
can
call
still
from
look
a
up its records.
payphone? No. It was from the cell phone. They thought, I heard a phone ringing, is there a payphone nearby?
I happen to have a friend
And then
at
they
the cell
found the
company.
phone inside the horse.
The head office is looking into it now. She was returned to the hospital after the
This
stint.
timeline sucks because Mizuki
She'll probably be hospitalized for a while.
is in the hospital.
Strange. Mizuki's phone is at home, Date.
Oh?
The GPS and Wi-Fi access point confirm this.
She went home by herself?
Possibly.
But why?
Unknown.
If Mizuki dies, we're leaving this timeline immediately.
About Renju.
I swear Oda was the caller. Dude, probably...
Renju.
I want the timeline where Oda's the murderer so I
Yesterday,
can kill
told
Oda.
you he vanished after he was questioned. Well,
Yeah.
we found him.
Okay.
Where?
Central Hospital.
Okay.
He was brought there from a traffic accident.
Oh!
He's unconscious and it's not looking good.
So as of right now, normally he would be the next one we find dead.
Capital Highway?
But it looks like that's not going to be the
you
case
heard about
here.
We heard the report on the radio last night.
He might still be the next one dead, but like...
I can't believe
He's gonna
it
die
was
in a
about
car
Renju.
crash. Yeah?
There's been no progress, as usual.
Fantastic.
The people at the main office are so incompetent. The smartphone you brought in yesterday is still our only lead. Hopefully there'll be a breakthrough.
Cool. Tell me about Renju, though.
Date, you should go talk to him.
That makes sense.
He is Shoko Nadami's former husband, after all.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he
Might
was
have
the
some
better
information.
parent from what we've seen.
But he's still asleep, isn't he?
We don't know.
Smack him across the face and wake him up.
Okay.
His friend, right? He'll understand.
Come on.
Well, he did leave me with his daughter. Talk to myself. Do it, coward. Do it, pussy.
Let's play a word game. Okay, bring it on. Say white 10 times. White, 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 white. Think of your favorite cabaret girl. Now, what does a cow drink?
I almost said milk.
Milk.
This gives her body an optic nerve. Okay, cool. Can I leave? Why did the car crash happen this time? What changed unless somehow Iris staying home made that happen? I think it's just a different timeline. That's what I'm saying. Like, we didn't actually change anything. The only thing we changed is we didn't save Mizuki. Now it's just it's like, I'm trying to think how to phrase it. Trying to think how to phrase this. This is a timeline where we did not help Mizuki, but completely unrelated, there are other things different about the timeline. It is not just that, and it is not caused by us. It's like watching an OVA. It's like just random things are different.
Date.
It's the
you
game
promised
being
to go on a date
wacky?
with
Yes,
Iris
correct.
yesterday. What
Yeah.
exactly are you planning to do?
Go on the date. I made a deal and
What?
she needs to stay safe.
Seriously?
It's a social date.
A man's promise is his bond. You
Yes,
absolutely
correct.
must keep your word.
Yes.
Have you ever heard of a white lie?
So, you're gonna act like it
Listen,
never
listen,
happened.
listen. You're acting like me saying there's different timelines is a defense of this. There being different timelines fucking sucks, and I hate it, and it's bad. And it's bad of the game to do different timelines. But there are different timelines.
That's not what I said. The day's not over yet. If I go see her and socialize for a bit, that's a date, right?
Oh, so you are not planning a real date then?
No, of course
No, of course not.
not. Okay. Alright, Dante, let's not get too much on the same
If you
page.
say so.
You almost sound relieved, Iba.
Pardon?
Are you jealous?
Excuse me?
Impossible! I could never be jealous of a silly little human like her.
Uh-huh. Sure.
Can I leave now? Why are you making me sit here? I can't read that one.
There are many points of interest surrounding Mizuki,
Yeah.
but we will need to speak with her directly.
Yeah?
I hope she gets better soon.
It's a shame this is the timeline where she can't say anything. That sucks. My problem is the game isn't making that clear. Oh, that's fine. The game sucks. The game's real
I'm watching
bad.
the case file of Shoko Nadami as it is updated in real time. Currently, it appears as though there has been no significant progress. Hey, Doctor. Why not go to that bar you haven't been to in a while?
Oh my god, we have to relearn about the bar.
Marble in Golden Yokocho.
I see. Mama runs Marble. She's an informant who knows just about everything there is to know about the criminal underground. Maybe she knows something. I really don't need a summary. I have 3 places to check. Central Hospital where Renju is. I don't know if there's any connection talking, but it might help. I could also go home to see Mizuki or get information from Mama and Marble.
Iba, let's move.
No, we can't leave this game.
Roger.
I meant leave this room, because everyone was just saying stupid stuff I didn't care about. Talk to Renju first, because he is new info. He is gone. Did he die? Oh, Jesus. Hello. Good evening, ma'am. Where is Renju?
He snuck out at night.
Is there no skip read text option? You can only skip text if you've read it before, but it does not count you as having read the text if you're in a different timeline, even if it's the exact same text.
Snuck out.
Mr. Okiura arrived with internal injuries. The surgery was successful, but he was in no condition to move. He would have opened up his wounds, and then he would be in real trouble.
Real trouble, huh?
That's bad.
Yes. I can't believe it. Where could he have gone?
Probably to go be the next
Renju
murder
is
victim?
extremely suspicious. He has no alibi for the time of Shoko's murder. That was noted in the investigation report.
That's not so strange, though.
There's more. I cannot reach Renju by any means.
He's definitely gonna be dead in the fishing shop, so this
He has not
timeline...
attempted to visit Mizuki in the hospital.
Maybe the car accident happened in the other timeline? He just didn't go to the hospital, or we didn't hear about it, or whatever? I don't know.
Even though she is his daughter and witnessed a traumatic event, despite all this, he runs from the hospital, even with substantial injuries. Perhaps this is an escape.
Perhaps he is dead.
Roger that.
Hello, Moshi Moshi.
Hello, this is Lemniscate Entertainment offices. Let me hear your message. Thank you.
What kind of employee training do they have there? Anyway, I gave them my name and told them about
Do you have any idea where he might be?
Sorry, no clue. I'm trying to get in touch with him too. So far, nothing.
That sucks.
I'm getting worried. He must be a mess right now.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Maybe he's at the Maid Cafe.
Maid Cafe?
That's his, like... That's where we
Do you
found
mean
him dead before,
Sunfish
right?
Pocket?
Oh, great.
Yeah, that's the one. Like, out of nowhere, Renju was like, I'm gonna rent out Sunfish Pocket. I guess he was gonna throw, like, a secret party or something?
Oh,
Accidental.
boy.
Still, he might be there.
I know about Sunfish Pocket. Renju used to talk about it. He runs Lemniscate as well as the Maid Cafe.
Thank you. You've been very helpful.
No problem. Farewell.
Sunfish Pocket.
Shockingly less flirting than I was expecting. Alright, we know he's dead there. We know he's gonna be dead, so let's hit the other places first real quick. I can't believe. It really is just a slight... This is just a strictly worse timeline. Wait!
Tell me Sagan, Iris's mother.
We gotta talk about the background. What is this the timeline where Mizuki gets fucking ripped? Never mind, this is it. This is the timeline.
Yes, but what?
Oh, Date. Sorry for showing up like this.
She's jacked, brother.
Suki, what are you doing?
Getting ripped.
What's it look like?
Oh, she's saved. Never mind. This is the timeline.
Bench pressing.
You can talk.
Yes, she's no longer mute.
Who is that? We did it.
I received a Nile message from Mizuki last night. Teacher, can you please help me? I understood right away.
This is the better
I've been
timeline.
through so much. I couldn't say no to one of my students.
Game.
You're her teacher?
That's right. Mizuki is in my homeroom class.
If you actually don't remember who this is, it's
I went
Aset's
to the
mom.
hospital to pick her up.
We also saw her dead in one of our,
She
in like
left
our very
earlier.
first tutorial dream.
She got a Nile message from someone.
Incredible.
Mizuki wrote a note
Who
saying
gave
that
her
she wanted to go
Popeye's
home.
spinach?
Not to Renju's house, but here. So that's the story.
You
I
just
apologize
did it?
for coming over without asking.
You just took her from the hospital? Is she the Cyclops killer? How are you doing? This triggered a cutscene, apparently. When I started talking to her, Mizuki re-racked the weight.
Yeah, I'm fine, thanks to you.
Yo!
Not exactly you.
Oh. Maybe this is the best line, dude. Come on, Date, you live with Mitsuki.
It was teacher who stayed with me all night.
Are you good? I don't really... Yeah, a
It's
phone
not
game.
like we have conversations about our day anyway.
Okay.
Because you don't talk.
Because you don't listen.
Ooh! Ooh! We kind of did all this already. She's
my
training to
teacher.
go pro.
She's special. She's Daddy's friend and Iris's mom. Sometimes I have dinner at her house. She's extra nice to me.
Listen, it's better than her being around Oda by far.
Oh, I know I shouldn't be. I should love all my students equally. But I see Mizuki after school sometimes, and she just looks so lonely. I can't help myself.
This is fair. That's not 25 kilograms. Stacked. Not even gonna ask about the weights or anything.
Renju sent you that Nile message, didn't he?
What?
I got this buddy of mine. Real bad personality, but real good with technology. I got some help from them.
Bad personality.
It was a message sent
Yes.
at 8:05 last night. Does it sound familiar? Mizuki, Daddy got caught up in something serious.
Wait, what's 25 kilograms in pounds? You have to give me a second here. I am also American. 55 pounds. So, like, that's way bigger than 55 pounds. Basically, she was bench pressing 110 pounds, which is a lot for a 12-year-old, but also those weights look way bigger than that.
Please come to Bloom Park's merry-go-round right away. Daddy needs your help. Please do as I say.
Definitely, like,
Yeah, that was it.
sabotage was not
Was
sent
from
by
Daddy's
him
phone.
because Daddy's
But I
dead.
didn't want to say anything because that would make Daddy a suspect, so...
So you kept quiet.
Yeah. My dad's never said anything like that to me, ever.
It's like a
he
lot
was
for a
counting on me?
12-year-old girl.
I had to go.
But you invited Ota along.
Over 100.
Bloom Park is in the middle of the Kawasaki district. There are a number of homeless individuals and a high crime rate there. Mizuki must have been worried about going alone.
And she brought the idiot moron Oda. Unbelievable. Why were you holding the ice pick?
When I got there, the ice, it was
Oh, it was in my mom's eye. I had to take it out. I felt so
the only
bad.
thing I could...
Yeah, we heard this
Yeah.
dialogue already.
After Ota ran,
Yeah.
did you hear any sounds?
Sounds?
Quit flexing like Braun
Ringing
Strowman.
phone?
Oh, I think I did hear something like that.
Was the phone
But I
in the
don't
horse
remember
already?
where it was coming
I
from.
think the phone was
I just
already
got
in the
scared
horse.
and ran into the column. The door was open a little.
Confirmed. The call at 9:02 p.m.
Yep.
It must have been the phone inside the horse ringing.
The phone is ringing.
I don't think so.
Her eye socket was empty?
Yeah,
Yep.
Thanks. I'm sorry to have to ask you stuff like that.
it's okay.
Her face!
So it was not Mizuki who took the eyeball.
Her face!
No, it was already gone when she got there.
That
Her face.
eyeball has yet to be found.
The game
It
broke
was
again.
Probably taken by the culprit.
Move your head. Her face dislodged again. Do it. Do the funny thing.
What's wrong with Daddy?
I think her
haven't
face
heard?
is fixed.
Heard what?
She does not know about the accident.
Do you know where Daddy is?
I don't know where he is.
Can you think of anywhere he might go?
No, not really. I don't know where Daddy goes.
Did he visit you when you were in the hospital?
He's definitely dead
No.
at the maid cafe.
But I didn't expect him to. He's always busy. He doesn't care about me.
We're definitely gonna just like hit another dead end. How did you get her talking again?
You know what? I actually don't know. I didn't do anything special. I just held her against me.
Held her?
It's a hug.
I was hugging her close to me all night. When dawn came, I heard her say, "Teacher," and then she started to cry. As you can see, she's fine now. She had a lot bottled up. It came out with the tears, I think.
It's a big speaker. Listen, listen. I would never I would never do it in real life, but we gotta see what the option for using X-ray is. There's the metal plate in her arm where she got shot.
That's...
A plate of medical-grade titanium in her right shoulder.
Eventually we'll run out of dead ends. I don't know, the game's decided to drop this ankle. Tell me there's a metal plate in her right shoulder. Okay. I guess I actually was supposed to do that.
Oh. Does it bother you?
She got blown away by the
Can you
Yakuza.
not move it?
No. I can't even feel it, I'm afraid.
It's very impressive, honestly, to be a teacher with literally one
Was there
arm.
an accident, or...?
I suppose you might
I
call
got
it
blapped by the
About 6 years
Yakuza.
ago, I was shot in the shoulder. The nerves died and... Anyway, the story is, one day a criminal broke into my house. He was carrying a gun.
Because she was dating number 89.
And the way he talked, he sounded insane.
Drugs?
But she was dating him.
Maybe.
That was not the man that shot her.
The police statement said that he wasn't under the influence of anything. Just a random crime.
Or is this a timeline where she wasn't dating 89? What? The dream I saw.
Yes, elementary school.
I didn't know you taught at Mizuki School.
I didn't know Mizuki was living with you. I knew about her circumstances with Renju, but he described you as a relative. But I suppose not. Mizuki
Okay.
explained the situation to me.
Can you explain it to me? Because I don't really get it. So I've never been to school with her or anything like that. That was all left to Renju. He might not be any good at raising her, but he is her father. He takes care of all the official stuff. That was one of the conditions for me taking in Mizuki. Is it just coincidence that you're me? What do you mean
You
coincidence?
said you and Renju knew each
Oh,
other from
never
high
mind.
school, right?
Yes, at Eitoku High.
And you work at the public school here.
That's right. A district elementary school.
Is that a coincidence?
Why are you barking,
You becoming
Bunker?
the teacher of your friend's kid?
Screechity scratchy.
Well, I hadn't always planned on being a teacher, but
Date, I can't believe how bad.
it wasn't a coincidence that Mizuki ended up in my class.
Rigged.
Renju seemed really intent on sending Mizuki to a school where I was teaching.
Rigged.
They even moved to get into my school district.
Rigged.
That was about 5 years ago, in spring.
Rigged.
Before the divorce?
Yes, but I heard that Shoko didn't have a problem with the move.
Officially, Mizuki lives at Renju's house. Her local elementary is actually pretty far from here, my house. Mizuki takes the train every morning to get there. Where is Renju?
Renju? I don't know.
He's at the maid cafe dead.
Hitomi does not appear to know that Renju was hospitalized either.
Fair. I have to look at the bench press. A bench press. Okay, then.
She's a little quiet, but she's a very clever girl. And
Makes
more than
sense.
anything, she is kind.
Yeah.
Kind?
When I'm carrying heavy bags, she'll come and help me without me asking.
Very
when I'm
fair.
troubled, she'll sometimes pick flowers to give to me.
Why are you carrying heavy bags at school? Why would
Not that
Hitomi
she
know
has a
that? I don't know.
perfect
It's just
disciplinary
forced me to go through this.
But she's a good girl.
What's on her record?
There are a few incidents. Once, she let out all the frogs that were going to be used for science class.
Rebellion.
Another
She's a
time,
hero.
she punched a bully so hard that he chipped a tooth.
You better not have held that against her. Hold up a minute. I might debate this one.
Sounds like more than just incidents.
It sounds like she's a hero.
But I like that about her. She's a little clumsy, and just like Renju.
That's crazy. Alright, Hitomi, summarize for me.
Mizuki has recovered from her aphonia.
You said she felt alone.
Isn't that wonderful?
Yes.
Yeah.
I did not know that Hitomi was Mizuki's homeroom teacher.
It means this timeline isn't completely lost.
Is there something wrong?
No. It's nothing.
We out. Go to Marble. Talk to Mama. It's gonna be the same Mama dialogue. So far, the only thing different about this timeline is we're like foreshadowing Aset's death more. Oh yeah, quote unquote bully. That's what everyone says when Kimmy hits me.
Well, well, if it isn't Dante. Long time no see. Is something
I actually
else
saw you very recently in a different timeline.
about Shoko Nadami, Ren's ex?
I believe Mizuki was with us the last time we did this, though. Rin meaning Renju
Sharp as
Okira.
ever.
I saw it all on the news. How awful.
We know all this. Alright, give me a glass of water.
That's unusual. Not a bourbon.
I'm working.
I drink at work all the time.
You work in a bar.
Very different occupations.
It's
Fair.
kind of the same. I make people throw up. You make people throw up the truth.
And throw up regularly. Just give me the info, Mama. I've already talked
I
to
have
you.
something, but I don't know how useful it will be.
No, I felt 1,000 timelines voices cry and then silence. Is it time for our date with A-Set? No, we have to finish the day first.
No, tell me.
You know how Shoko was a representative of that investigation?
Yakuza. She's in Yakuza.
Really?
Yakuza.
That's right. And they were in bed with...
Yep, Kumakura's.
I don't know for sure. Maybe Shoko did...
Where's Renju?
It's been a while. What's wrong with Ren?
I told Mom about the accident and about how he disappeared from the hospital. Is this semi-decent Date? Listen, honest to God, this feels like the exact same timeline we already did, but the info is coming out a little bit faster. Because I feel like there was another 30 minutes. It took us 30 more minutes to get to the mama scene last time.
Yeah.
The way we were going.
I see. I'll contact you if I get anything.
Oh, 1 a.m.
Please
date.
do.
And just think, we got to this timeline purely based on like a
Okay.
coin flip of whether we chose the left cage or the right cage.
How are you, Dante?
Not based on our own gameplay
I
merits.
don't see you around here much anymore.
I've been busy.
You used to come all the time. You and Ren, grumbling over your glasses of bourbon.
Ha ha!
Drowning
Ha
each
ha
other's
ha ha!
sorrows, sometimes getting into arguments.
Ha ha ha!
One time it even became a real fight. You remember that?
I want to hear about the time I kicked Renju's ass.
Oh, yes.
You don't remember?
Her
Your drunk
face.
ass spilled your beer on Ren's watch. Ren was furious, yelling about how this watch is more important than my life, or whatever.
I don't remember this story from the last timeline, but I do remember the line, "This watch is more important than my life." So I don't know if we got that info otherwise, or if I'm just not remembering the story.
Blew up on you. That was the only time I've ever seen Ren that mad. That's why I remember it so well.
Because that's important, because his watch is going to be in, like, the barrel when he
His
dies.
favorite watch. He got it from his new lover. An anniversary gift.
His new
Oh,
lover.
this was, of course, after the divorce. Ren was so happy. He showed it off to me. He's had that watch on him ever since.
Maybe Rin is a time traveler. Maybe the watch is how we go to different timelines. This is a bar called Marble in the alley Gojo. She runs a place we call her Mama. She might technically have the body of a man, but she's got a maiden's heart. I didn't realize she had the body of a man. She belongs to a lot of pro-LGBT groups and the like. I don't think we really needed the Mama lore. I think most of us could figure it out. Mama spends her time running the bar. She's also full of secrets and confidential information. Drunk people tend to be not too careful with their secrets and rumors. You know how it is. It's a place like this is perfect gathering information, whether it's politics, business, entertainment, even crime. Mama knows it all. Whenever I get stuck on an investigation, I come see her. Summarize for me, Mama.
Shoko was involved in illegal activities. Perhaps the rental phone was used for that purpose.
The Kumakuras. They have a
Yeah,
relationship.
Yakuza.
Friend. I remember him telling me that.
Do you want to pay them a visit?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, gamers. Vote now. Find the body next, or do the Yakuza scene next. Because we've done both these scenes already. It's just a question of how slightly different will they be. The Mama scene definitely went way faster without Mizuki there. Which is good, because we never should have brought her there in the first place. And we'll let chat choose if we want to find the body next or go talk to the Yakuza next. Okay. If my mouse would stop dying, I could fix everything. I can't believe the internet died there. I'm very upset. I just want to make sure everything's working. Oh hey, a black screen. Okay, I'm back. Okay, listen. So the stream died while I was asking everyone to pick where we went. I just assumed no one was replying. And so I was like, alright, we're going to Sunfish Pocket. I clicked on Sunfish Pocket, looked over, saw that the stream had turned off, so you missed literally 2 lines of dialogue. That is it. Because we walked into Sunfish Pocket,
First time here?
and it's open for business. And the dude's not dead here.
I'm not here as a customer. I need to talk to someone about something.
We basically walked in and this maid was like, welcome back, Sea King. And that's it. That was what you missed. There he is. Never mind, that's Oda.
Jeez, kid. Excuse me.
Unbelievable.
Oh, sir! Wait a minute!
Date?
We didn't even get to see the maid. You just saw her. That was the maid, the girl with the blue hair. She's right there. I can talk to her, too. The mermaid. Introductions.
By the way, I didn't introduce myself yet. I'm Kaname Dante,
Seashells.
Metropolitan Police Department.
You're a detective?
Your hair is so much more blue. You look like a Yu-Gi-Oh monster. We have to do it. I thought she had, like, horrendous bone structure for a second.
I must be the bearer of... Even with X-ray, her clothes will not turn transparent. Your heart rate and blood pressure is rising. The concentration of phenylethylamine...
This was the
in
joke
your
I was
blood is
waiting for
rising
with
rapidly.
Hitomi.
What are you excited about?
Her bones. Is Rinju here?
No, he never showed up.
When was the last time he came here?
Is he dead somewhere else?
Let me think. He's just the owner, not the manager, so he comes sometimes, but not all that often.
Extremely fair.
At this cafe, the maids and clerks are referred to as...
This is the best timeline now. Tell Oda we have a date with ASAP. He's right! Look at this one. Not the beer tap.
Hey, Ota.
Why?
Because beer tastes better if someone else buys it.
Get
You
him.
don't have to yell.
Get him. Look at the other mermaids. The girls are working. Good for them. There's another one over there. Alright, Oda. What do you cream soda? Weak. I can't believe Mako's missing the mermaids. What's with the spear?
It's not a spear.
It's a trident.
It belongs to Poseidon, god of the sea. You know, a trident.
Why do you have that?
Great question.
We treat our customers like lords of the sea. We give them these tridents. It's like a little ranking system we do.
That's pretty cool.
The color changes depending on your rank.
Oh, you've been here a lot, haven't you?
There's bronze, silver, gold, platinum, and at the very top, orichalcum.
Sirivori Calcos?
So it basically measures how much money you've spent on these girls.
Yes. I'm surprised
That
you're...
doesn't sound very nice.
I'm surprised you're only gold, Oda.
It's more like a way to exploit their vanity.
She's so honest! You're in. You're part of the gang now.
Separate our customers from their money as much as possible.
That sounds even worse.
Actual champion. You know what? Give me your last bit of dialogue. You've earned it.
That's what we call the
I don't like how
customers.
her head moved. She might not be a real
Us
person.
mermaids serve the sea kings. And we really are mermaids, you know. Don't tell anyone.
Your bone structure is pretty wacky.
What?
Everyone working here is a real mermaid.
But you have legs.
They were a gift from Poseidon. We were given legs and feet so that we can gather riches and foreign currency in the labor market.
Dante, let's go.
Incredible.
No, not yet. There's still so much to learn.
Do not listen to her siren song.
She's a great saleswoman. Her head is like breaking her neck. Dude, she is a mermaid. I won't believe anyone else. What's with your trident? Is gold?
I'm still gold. Not that good.
Yep. Best dialogue yet. Dude, this
How much
rules.
did you spend to get that?
About 200,000 yen.
What?
I suddenly understand why someone would want to kill another human.
The best timeline! Aiba's in on the murder! That's like $200, basically. It's about $200. And it's not exactly, but it's about 200. Whoa!
Sure am. I
Don't
come
say
here
that
whenever
so
I've got time and
confidently.
money. I was here yesterday too.
How do you have this much money?
Around
Why do people like
6:30,
you
I
get the
think,
most money?
But I couldn't get in. I saw a sign at the entrance that said the whole place got rented out for some party. But I came all the way to Akihabara, you know? I didn't want to just go home, so I bought a new one.
A new what?
Yeah.
A phone? I dropped my old one in a puddle, remember?
What did that have to do with anything?
No, haven't seen him.
200,000 yen is about $2,000. I don't know why I'm an idiot then. You're right, it's 100 is $1. You're right, it's $2,000. I'm a moron.
Is this related to what happened at Bloom Park?
Yes.
The body on the merry-go-round was Renju's ex-wife. I didn't know that she was Mizuki's mom. Did she change her name or something?
Yes.
Mizuki saw her own mother's dead body.
And you ran like a bitch.
Just left her there and ran away like a coward.
Yes,
I'm such
correct.
A piece of shit.
100%.
I should have stayed. I should have done something.
Yup.
Why did I do that?
Because you're a horrible weirdo.
Eating you up inside, Ota?
Yeah, seriously.
This timeline can't have an Oda redemption arc. What is this? No, never mind. It's not having an Oda redemption arc. Thank God. They had to make sure Oda wasn't redeemable real quick.
Here adding up your options?
But you can order too, Date.
That's not why I'm mad, Ota.
Eat.
Because I'm worried about Tessa.
Excuse me.
Iris, what's the matter?
Yesterday night.
Okay.
Well, it was past midnight, so more like...
We never watched her stream.
I don't care about the timing. What happened?
Tessa was streaming, as usual,
Okay.
from her living room at home.
Okay.
And suddenly... Actually, let me just show you.
Oh,
I always
no.
record her streams.
It's one of the lesser weird things he's done, but it's still a little weird. Are we about to just watch a home invasion happen?
I'm kinda nervous. It's been a while.
There's a door in the background. Someone's busting in.
Got it. I'll try my best. Okay.
She needs
everyone.
a longer skirt.
Here's my debut song. Let's hit it.
A song with no music? Bold move. Never mind. This is Mario Odyssey theme. I'm worried about Tessa. Her song sucked.
Who could it be at this hour? Is it Date again?
Why would you say that on stream?
Okay, 1 second, I'm coming.
No!
Sorry, everyone. Something came up, but I've got to go for now. I'll sing the rest next time. Bye.
Okay, that wasn't as bad as I was expecting. It's very sus, but... Come out, Mako. I know you're somewhere here. That's like a little sus. I'm not too worried about her.
1 hour into the stream, so about 2 a.m.? That's weird, right?
Damn, we def should have been it's just us and a lurker. My stream says there's 2 people, so it's you 2. You didn't even sing.
Someone coming to visit at 2 in the morning? And then she leaves? She looked really
It
serious
could
too.
be Renju.
I was worried about her, so I tried to call, but she didn't answer. She didn't read any of my Nile messages either. I thought maybe the people at Sunfish Pocket would know something.
And then I decided to
Tessa used to
spend
work
thousands of dollars here. Anyway.
She made a lot of friends.
Tessa used to be a mermaid.
I'm one of them. But I don't
don't know what she's up to.
I was gonna ask why you were sitting here eavesdropping on our conversation, but then I remembered you're one of the lads now, so it's actually you're just here to solve the mystery with us.
No one knows anything.
Thank you. That's actually very convenient of you. How very helpful. One of the most helpful allies I've had.
The number you are attempting to dial is either offline or unavailable.
Wait, how did Renju die? In previous timeline or in this timeline? In this timeline, he's missing and not dead yet. In previous timeline, we found him in the sunfish pocket, hanging with a hook through his eye. His empty eye socket, I should say. Ruh-roh.
Anyway, prophecies are
Brain
simply
blast.
not possible.
Something wrong, sir?
No, nothing.
I wonder if Tessa's okay. I'm so worried about her, I can barely eat.
Immediate cut to him eating again. Yep. It's the exact same cutscene. Iris is dead this time.
You look like you can eat just fine.
Are we done here? Summarize for me.
Date, Renju is not at this location. We have other areas we need to search.
Yeah, you're right.
Listen, if Iris is dead this time, I think she's not the killer in this timeline. Which is how they get me. Alright, here we go.
Who's this asshole?
All this over
You
again.
made a big mistake coming here. Go home.
It's the exact same cutscene.
Bye then.
Hey, Date.
What?
You think?
I hate dealing with these chumps.
Again.
Do you want to die, old man?
Bonk, 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 bonk. It hurt itself in confusion.
Sorry for the late introduction. I'm with the MPD.
A cop, huh?
Yep. See, it's the exact same cutscene. Ooh, good music though. Bum bum dum ba dum bum. But he can't stop a stun gun. Don't worry, that didn't happen this time.
Explain what the fuck a cop is doing in my...
I think we should exchange.
Name's MoMA, the war...
Alright, MoMA. 2 days ago at Bloom... Have you heard the name
We've
Shoko?
heard all of this already.
Sure.
How?
Heard it on the news. The media is making a real... Can't help but hear.
Yeah, it's the Cyclops killer, brother. Tell me about the investment fraud. Yeah.
You must have gotten some...
Did the Kumakura's killer.
Why would we do that?
About Shoko.
Don't know nothing about her. I know her face and her name.
Where's the chairman? What?
The chairman is right in front of you.
He's like, no, the chairman's a dude named Rodan or
I
whatever.
run the Kumakura gang. I'm MoMA Kumakura.
That can't be right. The chairman of the Kumakuras is...
Rohan. Brain blast!
You aren't the chairman.
Yo, asshole.
Date, wait. I did some research and discovered that Rohan Kumakura died last year.
Yeah, he was like really into
He left his death
eyeballs.
from the roof of a building. But MoMA did not take over. MoMA took over 6 years ago.
6 years ago.
Date, look at this.
Did Rohan leave?
When you inquired about Shoko.
Okay.
temperature rising.
The lying vision.
It appears that way.
How do I get him to cop to it?
Remove his fingernails one by one.
Yes!
Not my style.
Blackmail him?
Yes.
Blackmail.
Find his weakness and threaten him with it. Let's examine the room. Perhaps we may discover one of his secrets.
This is kind of creative. Hold up, this wasn't here before. There's an ashtray. A sofa.
That pulls out into a bed.
Wait! He was the killer.
What would be the point of that?
Wait! The ashtray's not hot. There's no chairman this... Or there's no senator this time. Wait, this is different now. A bronze dragon.
Wish, will it come true?
That is not Shenron.
X-ray. Secrets behind it. An anime girl. Oh, this is the best fucking timeline
There's
ever.
a hidden safe behind the crest.
There is something inside.
I recognize that. It's just like the one I saw at Matsushita Diner. An ACET figure.
Correct.
This is it. This is the
What's
timeline.
that there?
Unknown, but perhaps.
He's a massive ACET fan.
You wouldn't happen to be a fan of ACET, would you?
What? Who's that?
A schoolgirl internet idol. You know what I'm talking about.
Blackmail.
Think you can get away with talking to our boss like that?
Iris been turned into a figurine. It's just like Subspace Emissary.
Never being a pussy shit like that, you fucker.
Oh.
Fears.
Upset? Regret? ACET!
Water.
Water.
Wet? Sweat? ACET! ACET, you bet!
What an idiot.
Shadows.
Threat? Silhouette? ACET!
Just as I thought.
Boss? What's this?
Shut up! Don't look at me! Get out of here! Did you hear me? I said get the fuck out of here!
Yes, sir.
We got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. No senator necessary.
If you don't want that to get out, you better answer my questions.
Yeah, I got it.
Actual detective Kaname Date. He didn't even have to Matrix dodge a bullet this time. I had no idea you were a Net Idol fan.
How did you know?
You're hiding an ACET figure in the safe.
How did you know that?
I have superpowers.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, I kinda do. Do you have an alibi for Shoko's
Us
murder?
Kumakuras are a branch of the Ujisaki family. The Ujisaki family runs a yearly golf tournament.
Why couldn't this have been the route we gotten? 'Cause we lost the coin flip.
We were all at the tournament those days. We only got back this morning. You can ask the hotel. They'll tell you.
Date, I did some research. The hotel's record of guests does list the Kumakura members. They were also seen on several surveillance cameras. It is not possible that any of the Kumakuras could have killed Shoko, including
Incredible. Alright, but what about Rohan?
Rohan was my older brother. He was my big brother in this organization, and my blood brother.
Okay.
But he's gone now.
Yep.
Suicide.
Yeah, after breaking out of the hospital.
Okay. Why was he hospitalized, though?
About 20 years back, both
That's
he and
a lot.
I were the new guys in the Ujisaki family.
The Ujisakis are above the Kumakuras in the hierarchy.
At the time, we were in a turf war with a rival gang.
You get blasted?
One day, one of their boys walks in here and beats my bro's face in with a metal bat.
I presume that's the scar on the side of his skull?
His vision's been fucked on the right side ever since.
Okay.
The doctors say he can still see, but it doesn't register.
Oh. His obsession with eyes.
Like, he only eats food off the left side of his plate. And if he's drawing a picture or whatever, he only draws the left side.
Date, a question for Moma. Is Rohan left-handed?
Why?
Just ask him, please.
Because if he's right-handed, then that's like he can't see his dominant hand.
Yeah, he was.
Oh, okay.
Confirmed. Rohan must suffer from hemispatial neglect on his right side. As you are aware, the brain is divided into what is called the right brain and left brain.
Yes.
One side develops into the superior hemisphere, responsible for language and higher functions. The other side controls...
Dang, so he
speech
isn't
recognition
all right.
In
Incredible.
most people, the superior hemisphere is the left brain. In roughly 1/3 of the population, the right brain is the superior hemisphere. This is often linked to left-handedness. Moma just confirmed that Rohan was left-handed. From this, we can conclude that his right brain was his superior hemisphere, and his left brain was the inferior hemisphere.
Okay.
Rohan suffered a beating on the left side of his head. That
The
was
empty
damage to his
side.
left brain. That caused him to lose his spatial cognitive ability.
About Rohan.
Anyway, after
This is
getting the
actually
shit beaten out of him,
interesting
he
and ties
changed.
into the case.
He became cold-blooded. I'm talking ruthless. One time, we captured some street bosses from a rival gang. bro grabbed him by the big toe and took
oh god.
toe to the thigh.
Oh god.
Blank expression, like he was scraping bonito flakes.
Holy shit.
Anyway, sick fuckers like that always end up running the world, don't they? He started climbing the ranks, and eventually he was taken in by the Ujisaki family boss. The Ujisakis decided to make him head of our gang, and that's how we became the Kumakuras.
But, like, is this a timeline where he's one of the Cyclops killers? When was Rohan hospitalized?
About 6 years ago.
It's when I lost my memory.
I remember him telling me about something big. Some threat to the Kumakuras that could bring us all down.
Number 89, maybe?
He didn't give me the details, but I figured it was something from his past coming back to bite him in the
Dude,
ass.
this would all be, like, this is already interesting. This would be so much more interesting if we didn't have the info from the other timeline.
Anyway.
And we were just running blind.
Was to handle his shit
which is
internally.
bad of the game to be able to let us do this.
But whatever he planned didn't work.
Trey, he was always the killer? You don't know that.
Decided to handle it himself.
He probably was, though.
He ended up shooting some guy in his house.
Okay, he was definitely one of the Cyclops killers. That was him shooting 89.
Cops busted him. Prosecution tried to get him on premeditated murder, but it was determined that he was insane at the time. Maybe they were right, you know? His head's been getting worse and worse for the past 20 years. He gets relapses and all that.
And just think, we didn't want to do the Yakuza scene.
Him in a special hospital. And naturally, because I'm his brother and next in line, I was the successor.
Yeah, they confirmed he was the killer in the last timeline, but this is a different timeline, an OVA that could have a completely different backstory.
Right. We do have connections with the investment company Shoko worked at.
A company that commits fraud.
No comment. Anyway, we never had any problems with Shoko. There'd be no reason for us to kill her.
Fair. You know Renju Okura, right?
No point hiding it, right?
Also, if Dante's blank memories ever came into play. I don't remember if they did last stream. If they did, it wasn't super important. In this timeline, no.
Yeah, I know about Shoko's ex.
I told Moma about Renju's accident, about his disappearance from the hospital. I need you to understand that all timelines have the same killer. You don't know this is a fact.
Do you know where he is?
Nope, sure don't. It's not like we keep in touch or anything.
I detect no abnormalities in his thermograph.
Until one of us is proven one way or the other, none of us knows.
Looks like he's not lying.
He is probably still the killer, though.
Hey, Moma. I've got a favor to ask. Can you get me information on Renju? His whereabouts? Rumors on where he might be? Anything. I need some leads.
And what if I refuse?
A-set.
And your gang finds out you're the world's biggest A-set fan.
And Oda will kill you for having that
There's
title.
a reward in it for you.
Which is perfect for us, because then they'll probably just kill Oda.
A reward.
I'll let you meet A-set.
What?
What? Hold up. Date.
I met her yesterday at Lemniscate. We're acquaintances now.
Date, you can't do this, Date.
Really?
Yeah.
You promise?
Yeah, I promise.
Summarize for me.
The Kumakuras appear to be unrelated to the investigation.
It was still worth it just to find out Moma is an A-set fan.
Yeah, absolutely. 100%. 1,000,000%.
Let's go somewhere else, Iva. We got what we needed here.
Didn't he say he was gonna help us in exchange for meeting A-set, or is he gonna do that later? How are we gonna go on our date with A-set if she's missing? Skirt. Hello, Iba. Commissary.
I'm already tired of this, Iba.
That's not like you. Is something wrong?
Shoko's estimated TOD was 2 days ago, 5 p.m.
Remember when we were getting a dead body every day?
It's been more than 48 hours.
And not a single dead body.
But our investigation has made zero progress. Sorry. I just wanted to whine about it for a bit.
In 5 years, this is the first time I've heard you so dejected.
About me and Iva. 6 years ago, I lost my past. Names, addresses, family, childhood, everything. But that wasn't all I lost. My left eye. I don't know how I lost it. The earliest memory that I have is of me aimlessly wandering the streets of Shinjuku. Until a good friend gave me a hand. And an
Come
eye.
with me to where you belong.
Boss is still a bit shady. Boss helped me become a cop and assigned me to this. A year later, I was called into the control room where Pewter showed me something extraordinary.
The official title is AI Ball. You may call her Aiba. The artificial intelligence contained within this sphere is nothing short of miraculous.
I'm still lost his memories around the time Rohan jumped off the building.
Birthed from collective nanotechnology.
Most
Its
sus
ability
thing
to
ever.
think is controlled by a program we call the Wadjet system. Special Agent Date, from today forward, this is your partner.
Okay.
She will be your personal computer and your personal companion.
What if they're all evil and Aiba turns on us? It's been 5 years since then. 5 years and a number of tough cases, but
Time is different.
I am concerned about Renju.
Where could Renju be?
I also wonder where he could have gone.
Call Iris. It's time for our
I still
date.
cannot contact her.
Oh.
Her phone is either off or out of range of cellular signal. Are you worried about her?
I mean, yesterday there was definitely something
Pewter
wrong.
never.
I saw it in Mizuki's Somnium. Iris's body.
Listen, we're in a timeline now where everyone is a suspect once again. So I guess I have to scream.
Ghost!
I
I
hate
have
this
been
shit.
here for several minutes now.
Yes, I just had a conversation with
Could
her.
you not come out?
Why not?
If people see you, they'll...
Do not worry. I am sending this projection of my...
Oh.
But returning to your aunt, why would people freak out?
Isn't it obvious? A girl looking like you, dressed like that, sitting next to me?
You are a pervert.
If you continue saying such things, I will self-destruct.
Oof. Do you really self-destruct?
An AI never lies.
So, you weren't kidding. What happens if you self-destruct in my eye socket?
Your head explodes.
Your skull would pop like a balloon.
Why do you even have that function?
My body is full of cutting-edge technology and state secrets.
That looks like a Yu-Gi-Oh card. Actually, take it back. It looks like a Digimon.
In terms of hardware as well as software, I am capable of hacking 99.99% of computers that currently exist.
I cannot hack a Toshiba calculator.
What if someone managed to steal me? It would threaten not only the police force, but the existence of the state itself. My self-destruct function is designed to prevent
We
such
can
a
only
scenario
wish.
from ever occurring.
About your self-destruct functions, since it's
Strictly
important.
speaking, I am not capable of self-destructing.
Is this gonna be the end of the game? She's gonna blow herself up? Because they're really forcing this dialogue on us.
I obey the 3 laws of robotics as laid down by Isaac Asimov. I cannot harm myself. However, a person with administrative authority could order me to self-destruct.
So they could assassinate me.
You have such authority.
He's thinking. Oh.
Let us determine a code number. One that will activate the detonator.
69.
Command 412.
How long is stream going for? Until this day ends.
If you
Like the
issue
in-game
this
day.
command,
So not much
I will
longer.
detonate.
No, that's still too dangerous. We need some kind of safety. The number will be the first lock. If I give you the second command within 1 minute of the first...
What is the second command?
Let's see. How about if I tell a lie?
A lie?
Something that's not the truth.
Oh god, am I gonna have to memorize all this?
If I say something untrue, I want you to regard it as the second command.
41205, Oda is cool.
Understood.
That could be a lot longer.
And one more thing. Even if I die, do not worry.
Since we need to
I will
find
not
Iris. It won't be a lot longer. Maximum 30
Everything
minutes,
that
but at
I
least
see
things are
is
happening.
uploaded to the cloud, all by wireless communication in real time. Even if my body is destroyed, my backup data will not be lost. My memories, as well as my core programming, will be preserved.
So you're basically immortal.
Yes.
Yes. As long as the server is alive.
41205, Oda is cool. How did you come up with that number?
Hey, about that 5-digit command. How did you come up with that number?
It is my favorite number.
What?
There is no particular meaning.
Really?
Very specific. About Shoko Nadami's murder.
About Shoko Nadami's murder. We still need to see the investigation through.
The only relevant lead is the call made to Shoko's phone.
Iba, is that number still turned off?
Yes.
Please wait.
Yes.
Date, the line is connected.
Ooh!
Really?
Really?
Call it.
Call
Is your number
denied.
being blocked?
Try from a different line. You can do that, right?
I can.
Big brain.
Which line would you like to use?
Shoko's phone. Scare him.
See. The
Spook
caller
him.
did attempt to call Shoko's phone. If we call from that line,
Right, he might pick up.
but a normal call may yield the same results as before.
I have an idea.
Yeah, we got
Do
this.
you remember what Shoko's voice sounded like?
Yes, I do. I remember everything that I see and hear.
Can you reproduce her voice?
Let's go.
Analyzing recorded
Big
audio
brain.
data. Imitation should be possible.
Well then,
You want me to call with Shoko's voice?
Yes.
yeah.
Me?
You're
Actual
the only
big
one
brain.
who can.
Fine. I suppose.
Are we gonna have to
that's
run
choice.
this phone
Are
call
you sure you can handle this?
while driving? Also, I can't
am
talk on the phone. I'm
artificial
driving.
Intelligence, not a human prone to nervous breakdowns and mistakes like you.
All right, Hal. Let's see what you can do.
Eyes on the road.
It's connected. It's ringing.
I thought you said you did get nervous.
Oh,
Deep breaths.
Alright. We're gonna be good.
Wait a minute.
What?
I can't breathe.
I'm an AI. I don't take breaths.
Yep.
Focus. They're gonna hang up.
Hello. This is Nadami Shoko.
Impossible. Shoko is dead.
Yes, I died 2 days ago.
I'm a ghost.
Idiot. Why did you say that?
Oh, by I meant my twin sister, Shoku.
You fucking moron.
Your twin sister.
His name. Get his name.
How?
Let me choose. How can we get his name? Tell me the package address. Ask, are you Yamada? Are you Yamada? Exactly. He'll say, no, I'm insert name.
Is this Yamada?
No. This is...
Say it. Say.
Are you sure you have the right number?
We almost had him.
Can't be. How did you get Shoko's phone?
No good.
Quick, think of another plan.
Oh, it's tough. Accuse him. Accuse him. The other two are too obvious. Go for the wacky option.
You're an imposter.
I beg your pardon?
Don't act dumb. You sound completely different. How did you get that phone?
This is my phone.
We're getting him.
Liar. You're impersonating him.
That's enough. I am So Sajima.
Got him. Got him. We got him.
The congressman.
We got him.
A politician?
Sajima.
It all comes back together.
Sorry for doubting you.
It's fine. What were you calling me for?
Oh, sorry, something urgent just came up. I will call back later. Goodbye.
Why so?
I can't believe big brain, real detective hours. This is what I was built for.
Unknown.
Game good, game good. Actually, game very bad, but this timeline good.
I was able to match his voice to public records of him speaking.
A politician actually fell for that. So Sajima's a minor celebrity. He even goes on TV sometimes. 2 days ago, he called Shoko. Why? He's the imposter among
That
us.
was an excellent performance, was it not?
You did it.
Yeah.
We played our roles perfectly. That's right, Dunks. We all got him.
All?
What? Do you want me to pat you on the head?
No, nothing like that.
I tap my fingertip against my left eye.
Stop! It tickles!
Rub, rub, rub.
Stop! The nerve might break!
Damn, Dunks. They being weird. A call came in soon after. Who it be?
Date! A call from Investigation HQ.
Connect me.
I could tell y'all are being horny in the car again.
This is Special Agent Date from Abyss.
Is this...
My name is Akaska from HQ.
Okay, it's not the other guy.
I'm investigating the Shoko Nadami case. There's something that you need to hear.
What is it?
We got a phone call earlier.
Yeah.
From a prisoner at Fuchu Prison.
89, baby.
Prisoner?
We saved the call. I think you should give it a listen.
His voice sounds very familiar to me.
Who is this?
In here, I'm known as number 89.
I think I said that exact same thing when we got this phone call before.
What is this call concerning?
I know who killed Shoko Nadami, and if you let me out of here, I will tell you who it is. I suppose
baby.
you might say I'm looking for a plea bargain. You will kill again, you know, and you'll take their eye while they're still alive.
Listen, when we got to this point last stream, 4 people were dead. Not including... No, 4 people were dead, including Shoko. Now we're only at 1 dead.
Will be more bodies. If you want to stop this serial killer, I suggest you take my offer. I'll be seeing you.
This has to be a prank.
That's what I thought too.
It's Kakashi.
But I felt I should give you the heads up anyway.
No, it's Might Guy.
Good idea. Thanks, Detective.
Good luck.
That's definitely Might Guy from Naruto.
Do you think it really is just a prank?
It might have been Kakashi. It's one of the two. It's one of the two.
Well, to be sure, look into.
But I think it was Might Guy.
Roger that.
But for now.
So, Sejima.
This should probably be the end of the day. That was a lot of info. Actually, I think we're about to find Sosujima dead.
Hey, you can't be here without permission.
I'll call the police! What happened?
Sir.
No, still not dead.
Police officer.
You.
Me!
Can I help you?
I need to ask you a few questions.
Oh, baby.
I'm a very busy man. You can ask me tomorrow during normal business hours.
I'm afraid you'll be dead tomorrow during normal business
About
hours.
Shoko Nadami. You can't tell me you've never heard of her.
As a matter of fact, I have. It was reported on the news that she was killed.
Yes.
2 days ago at 9:02 p.m., you made a phone call to Shoko Nadami.
A phone call? I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, you do.
Hey, gamers. Cliffhanger time. The first good cliffhanger of the game. I'll catch you next time for AI, the Somnium Files, where we found the correct timeline to make the game passable. Except the story is kind of just passable. Oh Lord, my back. Good is subjective. Game bad. Timeline good. Because the game is a continuation of it's a compilation of all timelines. Okay, bye-bye.